Let's get to the highlights from the very last round of the 2009 Lucas Oil AMA Pro Motocross Championship. Jason Wygant here. Today from Steel City Raceway in Delmont, Pennsylvania, we'll go to the 450 class first. Their championship was already wrapped up, but even without the title on the line, there is still plenty of drama in the ranks. And it starts with the first moto of the day. Jeff Alessi on the Privateer Moto Concepts Honda machine is going to get the early lead and lead lap one. But this moto would be crazy. Andrew Short would go to the number one spot. Tommy Hahn would get around Short to take the lead. Then Short would pass Hahn back. Then Short's teammate Ivan Tedesco would roll through and pass both riders. The Honda guys, Short and Tedesco both go back and forth. And then Hahn would go from third, past both riders back to get into the lead. Did you follow all that? Eventually, Tommy Hahn made it easy. He pulled about an 8-second lead and was on his way to his first ever professional moto win. But behind the Honda boys, a couple of Suzukis were on a move. Chad Reed started out about 8th, took a long time to get going. The second half of the race was his. He got around both Tedesco and Short. Then the last lap, he passes his teammate Michael Byrne to put his Rockstar Makita Suzuki into the number 2 position. So your new series champ finishes second in front of Byrne and behind Tommy Hahn. So the question was for Moto 2, could Hahn put it together again and win the overall? Well, it didn't look good because Justin Brayton gets the whole shot, but Reed is right there behind him. But then halfway through lap 1, Reed uncharacteristically goes down. That hands Brayton a nice solid lead. Jake Moss on the Monster Energy Kawasaki, a replacement rider for the injured Ryan Villapoto, would run in second and keep Brayton honest. Tommy Hahn in third. That would be good enough to win the overall. Late in the race, Ivan Tedesco catches Hahn. Hahn knows even a fourth would be good enough to win the overall today, so he lets his good friend Tedesco take third. Moss is going to finish second. First ever professional moto win here for Brayton. First ever professional overall win, Tommy Hahn on the Canada Motorsport.com Kawasaki. Congratulations, Tommy. That's 7 different winners this year in the 450 class. All right, there was some drama there, but the real drama in the 250 class. Let's get to it. Moto 1 with 17 points between Ryan Dungey and Christophe Pourcel. Pole shot in this one going to go to Ryan Sipes on the KTM, but you see Dungey's got a good start. He has to battle with the 151 of Justin Barcia early, but then Dungey starts making mistakes. Riders going every which way. Christophe Pourcel gets around Dungey. It didn't look good for the number 10 for the first lap or two. Then Dungey would start to settle down. Pourcel, he needed to win this race. He would get around Sipes. He would get around Barcia. He'd take the lead. Dungey would settle down, follow him, get into the number 2 spot. Thought it was over. Then Pourcel started going slow on purpose, hoping to slow Dungey up enough to allow someone to catch them to cost Dungey some points. They went back and forth and back and forth. Neither rider really wanted to push the pace, take any chances, or take the lead. Finally, with 2 laps to go, Pourcel says, I guess I can't do any more. And he just pulls away and wins the race. Dungey finishes second. That means the championship is a virtual lock in Moto 2. But here in Moto 2, Pourcel is going to get your whole shot. Dungey gets a bad start. That's not good news for him. That's another scramble on the first couple of laps. But soon Dungey would settle into the number 2 position. Blake Wharton would be third, battling it out with a rookie. Blake Baggett for third and fourth. That second place would be enough. Dungey would take second. Pourcel would take the win. That's probably about as unhappy as you'll ever see someone in victory lane. 2 moto wins for Pourcel. But Ryan Dungey, your 2009 Lucas Oil AMA Pro Motocross champion in the 250 class. Congratulations, Ryan. And we'll see everyone next year at the races.